One of the major challenges we face as parents in the diaspora is how to raise our children in the fear of God and also in line with our culture. It's a very difficult task because the system does not support us in raising our children in the fear of God. Go to the schools, their teachings is not aligned with biblical teachings, not aligned with our culture. So we find it difficult to raise these children. We have had different stories of our books, adults books are being shared for children. Books with adult content are shared for children. Our teachers encourage children to do the wrong things. Our teachers encourages students to hide things from their parents. At the end of the day, we are left with children who do not know their left from their right. This is a very difficult task for parents in the diaspora, especially Africans who have a rooted culture, a culture that is very clear when it comes to certain things that we are seeing in the Western world. For instance, when it comes to marriage, we know it's between a man and a woman, but coming to a Western world, it's part of the norm for same gender to get married. So you find it difficult to explain to your kids why this is wrong, because this is what they see every day. They spend more time in schools than they spend at home. Most of the time they come home to sleep. So this is a big problem for us. And as Christians, we know that these issues are not issues that we should treat with kid gloves. It's a fight, it's a war. We must see it from that perspective. So because of that, I wrote a book, Ifweko and Isosa, the tales of two immigrant sisters. This particular book tells the story of two sisters who came from Nigeria to Canada. They were raised from a Christian background, from a humble home. Father was a teacher, mother was a nurse. But coming to Canada, they saw a different kind of life, very, very different. And one of them, Ifweko, decided to follow the life she saw in Canada. The woke gender, the woke agenda, the woke propaganda, where they tell you that you have the freedom to do whatever you like, which is not in line with Christian teachings. Christian teachings tell us that we must submit to the Bible, submit to the will of God. There's no such thing as my truth and their truth. It's one truth, because the Bible says that I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except by me. So Jesus is the truth. But when you come to a Western world, they tell you that you have the truth, speak your truth. And it's about your feeling. Everything is now subjective. There's no one truth anymore. People act the way they feel. And that is not in line with the Bible. So, Ifweko decided to follow the word. And in this book, you'll see where it took her to, where that decision took her to. Meanwhile, her younger sister, Isosa, decided to follow the Bible, the way of God. And we also saw where that took her to. It was a long journey. It was a very, very interesting journey with a lot of suspense. This book is very important because sometimes when you talk to your kids, they think you are reacting too much, daddy is talking too much, mommy is talking too much. But when they hear from the horse's mouth, they hear from the two sisters how they live their lives and the result they got from the decision they took, they will listen. So I urge you to get this book on Amazon. It's very important that you let them read this book. And when they read it, I bet you they will have a change of heart. Those who are thinking of going astray, begin to think differently, because before you start, you can already see the end of the journey. And when you can see where you are going to, when it's clear, then you are able to take a better decision. Get this book on Amazon. It's on sale right now. Isosa and Ifweko. The Tales of Two Immigrant Sisters. Cheers.